we're trying to build it from the from the bottom. Any football team, the good ones, they have a great offensive line, and that's what we're striving for.
When you talk about his personality, why is that important? Is that a big consideration for you, how a guy's going to fit in the room?
It always is, because at the end of the day, it's a family. Because we spend so much time together. If you don't fit in, you're going to be the outcast of the room. But there's nothing wrong with having a young kid with personality in the room, just kind of lighten them up a little bit.
How do you stack up against the run in the pass?
Good, good. Obviously, you wouldn't be taken in the first round if you did. And like I said, he's got all the intangibles, and look forward to putting him on the grass next weekend for rookie minicamp.
Is he better against one than the other?
Well, I don't necessarily say that. Obviously, when you get to this league, I think the outside rusher is just a little bit better than what he's seen in college, so that's going to take a little bit to get used to. But once he gets the feel for that, he should be fine.
He talked about Steve actually talked about his temperament and how he plays kind of nasty, but then he also said something. He said, I kind of get carried away with that sometimes, and I have to learn to harness it. Is that something, I mean, you kind of like to see it that way than the other way around, I'm sure.
Well, BA says it's better to say whoa than sickle. So, I hate to give this analogy, but if you have an attack dog, let them attack until they tell you to stop. And that's the mentality we want, and that's the aggressiveness we're looking for. You guys know we didn't do very well in the run game last year, so that's going to help.
Harold, I'm sorry, you got to love the flexible nature he can do left or right tackle.
Yeah, unfortunately, in this league, you only dress 7 guys on game day. So, obviously, let's say, for instance, he's not starting on day 1, being able to play left and right tackle goes a long way. So, the more you can do, the longer you last in this league.
Imagine if nothing else, you're excited to have a new toy to play with on that offensive line.
I'm happy. I just think about the teams in this league that have great success in the run game protection and make it to the big game itself. Their offensive lines are always pretty solid. And, not to bring up a division opponent, but you think about what San Francisco had as far as what they had as draft picks up front. We're getting close to that, and I'm happy.
Yeah, what do you think of when you first got here to what you got up front now?
Night and day. And I think you guys see it the same way. We're headed in the right direction, and we're there. We just got to do a better job as a team just finishing, and we'll be all right.